Hey guys, and welcome back to Lessons from Shirley. I'm B, and today we are going to be making some Christmas crafts. So, what to get the person who has everything, including a bathtub? We're going to make some bath bombs. These are some bath bombs that I made earlier. These ones are rosewater lemonade, and I made them all pretty. Today we are going to be making some satsuma, because that was one of my favorites. So what we need is some baking soda. We need some citric acid. We need some cornstarch. And you don't need Epsom salts, but I like to use them. And then we're gonna need some colorants. These ones are ones that I got off of Candora soap. I like them because they're powdery, so they're easier to mix. Just don't use food coloring because you can dye yourself. You can get skin safe bath bomb colorants online. The liquidy ones tend to make the bath bombs not as good. They foam up a bit. So if you can find the powdery ones, do it. And then we're going to need some rubbing alcohol. We're going to need like 90% or higher, because if it's any lower, it's just going to cause the chemical reaction between the citric acid and the baking soda to happen before you want it to. And then you don't end up with a bath bomb, you end up with a big old mess. So what we're gonna do, I have a piece of rose from the other bath bombs in here, is we're gonna put our baking soda in, and it doesn't matter use how much you wanna use. I used a mason jar full. The important thing is the ratio. So we've got our mason jar full of baking soda, and then we want 2 parts of baking soda to 1 part of all of the other dry ingredients. So some cornstarch, we're just gonna eyeball this. That looks like about half. No mess. I'm already covered in cornstarch, but you know, no mess. That's what the lid says. And then we're gonna use half. Let's get this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. And then our citric acid. I'm just going to pour it. There we go. That is half. So we've got all of our dry ingredients here. And then I'm going to color it. Add a little bit of red. Add a little bit of yellow. And then you want to just mix up the dry ingredients together first. I want a nice sunny orange bath bomb, so that's what I'm doing. Don't add too much colorant, a little goes a long way. And then you can use whatever fragrance oil you want, as long as it's skin safe. Make sure it's skin safe. If you want to use essential oils, do that as well. Just make sure if you have a pet that you are using essential oils that are pet safe, because animals, cats and dogs, are allergic to a lot of essential oils. And I don't want you getting your pets sick. Cats can't be around lavender, and dogs can't be around orange oil, and there are a number of other ones. So then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little capful, not even a capful, of the satsuma oil. You don't want to add too much oil because it can be not great on your skin. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of jojoba oil. You can use any oil you want. Rice bran oil is great. Jojoba oil is great. Just to make it a little bit more moisturizing. You can even do like a cocoa butter if you want something for really dry skin in the winter. And then you essentially want to mix it up until it's like kinetic sandy. And this is where you can add any sort of mica or environmentally safe glitter that you want to add. You can also put some little flowers or anything in the top. These are just going to be a basic orange color because I hate cleaning mica out of my tub. So there we go. We've got our base. Let's make sure it's all mixed up. Get all the stuff from the bottom. And then what you want to do is you want to add your rubbing alcohol a little bit at a time until you get something the consistency of like damp sand, because you want it to hold together. Do not use water. Water will cause the chemical reaction between the baking soda and the citric acid, which is what causes the fizzing, to happen a little too early. And then you're going to have a mess. And whatever bath bombs you do make will not fizz. So then what you want to do is you want to take your bath bomb molds. You can get these anywhere. You can get these on Amazon. And you just fill them. You want to pack them down a little bit and you want to overfill them. So don't pack them down too much. Make them nice and loose at the top. But you do want to overfill them. Because what's going to happen is you're going to push these guys together. And then it's going to compact them. And there's your bath bomb. You really want to work that in. And just check to make sure it's not going to come off. Sometimes they like to break. There's one. We're going to fill it. And then fill the bottom piece that goes in it. And then we squish them together. Take off the excess. Squish them together again. And those are our bath bombs done. Let them sit out. Don't let them get near any sort of liquid. And let them dry before you take them out of your molds. And then you will have perfect little bath bomb gifts to give to people. Happy crafting. And remember, nothing needs to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect at the stuff you love to do. You just need to love to do it. Thank you folks so much for watching me today. My name is Bee. This is Lessons from Shirley. Stay happy, stay healthy, and spite your way throughout the day. Bye guys.